What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cleveland Guardians versus Detroit Tigers Major League Baseball matchup going down Monday, May 6, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season, but what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my nerfies and yurfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. Right now, $1,000 unit bettors are up over 11 units so far this season, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. The Detroit Tigers sending out Jack Flaherty, while Tristan McKenzie will get the start for the Guardians at home. And McKenzie coming off of his best start of the season, in my opinion. 7 innings of 2-run ball, gave up just 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. He did give up a home run in that start, but it was a great start on the road. And historically, McKenzie has been a better pitcher in Progressive Field at home. And his last 5 starts against the Detroit Tigers, going back to 2021, a 2-2 record, a 0.82 ERA, and in that last start against Detroit at the end of last season, he only gave up 1 run on 3 hits over 4 1/3 innings of work, and was unlucky. The final score of 8-0 really didn't indicate how well McKenzie pitched in that abbreviated start. He threw 75 pitches. It was just 77 pitches. He, like I said, he didn't rack up many strikeouts. He had a lot of prolonged at bats, but he still pitched well in that game. It was the bullpen that let him down the end of last season, but this year he's only had the one rough start against the Yankees. Everything else, for the most part, start against the Mariners as well. But outside of that, he's been pretty much solid, especially his last 3 starts. 5 runs combined allowed over 16 innings of work. McKenzie's shown the stuff, and I think he's going to have to be that ace level pitcher, that high level prospect, arm that he was pegged to be coming into the Guardian system. And now that he's had a couple years under his belt, it's his time to shine, because Shane Bieber's out for the next little while. There haven't been many reliable arms in the Guardians rotation up to this point. McKenzie has to be the sstalwart, in my opinion. He'll get his chance here, like I said, against a Detroit team that he's had success against in the past. On the other side of the coin, Jack Flaherty, 0-1 record, a 4.0 ERA, but coming off of his best start of the season as well. 6 2/3 innings of 2-hit shutout baseball, 14 strikeouts against the St. Louis Cardinals, really sticking it to his former team. 50 strikeouts for Flaherty this season through 6 starts, only 5 walks, so a 10-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, doing a great job of getting those strikeouts and getting the job done. Now, the concern that I have against this Guardians team is that they don't really take many bad at bats. They don't really beat themselves all that much. They play smart fundamental baseball, and they just do their job. And I mean, you look at the last 2 weeks against right-handed pitching, the Cleveland Guardians, just outside the top 5 in terms of lowest strikeout rate in baseball against righties, striking out just 17.8% of the time with a high walk rate. But again, Flaherty doesn't issue many walks. He does rack up the strikeouts. So I think if Flaherty can keep his cool here and have bounce back and have a nice start on the road, he could keep the Tigers in this one. You look at Flaherty in his last 2 road starts, 4 runs allowed in each of those 2. So he has to keep the runs down. But I think he can give the Tigers a shot. I think these bullpens cancel out. I think I do give the slight edge to the Guardians when all's said and done. But I think the play here is the first 5 under. I think Flaherty builds off of that solid last start. And you look at the Cleveland Guardians, now that they've started to play tough opponents, they've been faltering. They were having issues putting away the Los Angeles Angels. They lost their series against the Houston Astros. They lost their series against the Atlanta Braves. Am I saying the Detroit Tigers or any of those teams? No. But the Tigers, before their series lost to the Yankees, they had won back-to-back series against the Cardinals and the Royals, and they have a winning record on the road this season. So I'm going to go with the under in the first 5. I think it's going to be highly competitive. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game in the end. I'm going to go with the under in the first 5 between the Guardians and the Tigers, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.